Crowd out there by the Tony statue. Got the number 19 flag up there.
To the Evans, I welcome you here to Petco Park and thank you so much for being here. I'm Ted Leiter. It has been my privilege of 20 years to broadcast Padre baseball during the time that Tony played. So I had the game, and I had a game within the game, but watching T-Bat 4 times a game. Certainly I get the pose on it, because in all of those events that we had after 3,000 hits, and after his induction in Cooperstown, and after his induction into the Padre Hall of Fame, and all the others that I was privileged to have this microphone, and I'm honored that the Padres would ask me again. Standing ovation before the anthem for that magnificent Padre, number 19, Tony Gwynn. Woo!
For both being here and for allowing us as a community to pay tribute to our Mr. Padre. I'd also like to say, on July 19th, 1982, yes, 7/19/82, Tony became a Padre. Great son. Tony will be truly missed by everyone in the Padres organization and by the entire San Diego community.
I played the game when supposed to play, period. You know, they're going to say he's a pretty good hitter. You know, they're probably going to mention him a couple of gold gloves and stole some bases one year. Me, played the game when it's supposed to play. Worked hard at it, prepared for it, and execute.
Broadcasting, he needed to lose weight, yada yada. He was 4 for 5 today. He doesn't need to lose weight, okay? In the baseball Hall of Fame. Mr. Reggie Jackson right here.
Woo! Reggie! Reggie Jackson.
We all know Tony was a great player, great Hall of Famer that is known when you recognize that he got 97% of the vote, which puts him in the top 4 or 5.
Reggie Jackson.
We all know Tony was a great player, great home painter that is known when you recognize that he got 97% of the vote, which puts him in the top 4 or 5. Because I have a great amount of respect for the dash that Tony Gwynn represented. His 54 years, it's really all about the dash. He cared about his fellow man, and we understand and know that he cared about his community. Some kid named Strasburg. He loved being around. During the dash of his 54 years, he showed us the template of how to live with dignity. I saw Mike Smith and Jim Rice, Kayline, Dick Allen, Marler, Young, and Brett, Cooper and Bench. I saw Nate, Aaron, Clemente, Billy Williams, Starchill, and Stretch McCutcheon. I saw thanks at the end. Number 19, Tony Gwynn, belongs on that page.
That's that. But he stayed here. It was never about the money. It was about you folks.
John Bob. Amazing.
It's been incredibly difficult. First of all, speaking tonight, but since Tony passed away, it's been a fine balance between mourning the loss of Tony and celebrating his life. And sure enough, the line would start, and there'd be a little boy that came up and put 3 balls down, and I had to tell him, only 1 autograph per person. And Tony would look at the little boy, and they'd look at me, and he'd say, don't listen to him, he's not in charge. Guys decided as 2 of the greatest hitters exchanged baseball knowledge. Ted covered Tony with every question, and Tony answered every one of them absolutely to the T. And Ted would say, correct on every one.
Crowd out there by the Tony statue. Got the number 19 flag up there. Got the number 19 flag up there.
you here to Petco Park, and thank you so much for being here. I'm Ted Leiter. It has been my privilege of 20 years to broadcast Padre baseball during the time that Tony played. So I had the game, and I had a game within the game of watching T-Bat 4 times a game. Certainly I get the pose on it, because in all of those events that we had after 3,000 hits, and after his induction in Cooperstown, and after his induction into the Padre Hall of Fame, and all the others that I was privileged to have this microphone, and I'm honored that the Padres would ask me again. Standing ovation before the anthem for that magnificent Padre, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
For both being here and for allowing us as a community to pay tribute to our Mr. Padre. I'd also like to say, on July 19th, 1982, yes, 7/1982, Tony became a Padre. Son. Tony will be truly missed by everyone in the Padres organization and by the entire San Diego community.
I played the game when it's supposed to play, period. You know, they're going to say he's a pretty good hitter. You know, they're probably going to mention him with a couple of gold gloves and stole some bases for the year. Me, played the game when it's supposed to play. Worked hard at it, prepared for it, and execute.
Broadcast that he needed to lose weight, yada yada. He was 4 for 5 today. He doesn't need to lose weight, okay? In the baseball Hall of Fame. Mr. Reggie Jackson right here.
Woo! Reggie! Reggie Jackson.
We all know Tony was a great player. Great Hall of Famer that is known when you recognize that he got 97% of the vote, which puts him in the top 4 or 5. He cared about his fellow man, and we understand and know that he cared about his community. I saw Mike Smith, Jim Rice, Kayline, Dick Allen, Mulder, Young, and Brett, Cooper and Bench. I saw Mays, Aaron, Clemente, Billy Williams, Starcher, and Stretch McCutcheon. I saw thanks at the end. Number 19, Tony Gwynn, belongs on that page.
That's sad. But he stayed here. It was never about the money. It was about you folks.
He loved being an asset, and he most definitely loved being a Padre. He was, and always will be, Mr. Padre.
With his hard work, like he always did. There has been
It's my career, and I'm proud. And everything I do, I've done for my career. So my career is over, and people look back and they see San Diego all the way down the line, and that means a lot. I've always felt that way. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile.
Of San Diego. His infectious personality did more than spark the Padres to 2 World Series. You know, it has been said that Tony Gwynn could have left San Diego for more money, but it was never about that. Thank you and your family for everything that you have done for San Diego. Radio station sent it to me, and it will always be on my phone, because there was no laugh like that. There was no twang in that voice. Always told him, I said, you sound like you're from Alabama, you're from Long Beach, for heaven's sakes. He was doing a radio commercial at a radio station. Not just holding political office, but a long-time Padre fan and a long-time Tony Gwynn fan. Welcome, San Diego County Supervisor Ron Roberts.
The new regulations for cabs or some of the controversy that we're having in the taxi industry. I was surprised when he said, Ron, I want to talk to you about Tony. I really miss him. And he remained a hero to us as we aged. Lately, I thought a lot about Tony and why he related so well to the common fan, the average man and woman out there. Was it his easy smile? Was it in the...
Been able to run shelters for this great. Quite honestly, I wanted to be more like Tony Gwynn, as you can imagine. It was far reaching from when I started out in the Major Leagues to work in. He enjoyed it. And working with it, and better as much as he the actual pitching the game. I remember him after the game leaving the ballpark and going to no question about it, not only because he was a master of understanding his own ability and the batter's life.
Tony Jr. and the whole family. I gravitate more towards. And boy, did he love his family.
The road Tony's passing will not only hurt the entire baseball world, but will be devastating to all of humanity as well. As a Dodger fan, I hated him. As a baseball player and humanitarian, I loved him. While working hard, officer of Major League Baseball, Mr. Bob Manfred. On behalf of Commissioner Sealy and all of us at Major League Baseball,
As long as I've been here, there are people in this community that have grown up watching me play baseball. And now they have families of their own and they're bringing their own kids out to watch me play baseball. And when you think about that, it's a big responsibility. And all you can do is try to do the right thing. That's basically what I've tried to do, is try to do the right thing.
the NCAA Regional College World Series in Louisiana, the executive head coach, Juan Martinez.
great classroom. Do it right on the baseball field. Respect people. As mentorship, the way it made you feel important, even if you just met you for the first time.
Working on his craft. Got his bats, gloves, cleats, all in order, taking care of business. You know, Teddy talked about this podium right here. It was one of the many gifts that I watched Tony over the years have. And that was whenever he got behind this and he had an opportunity to speak to you, the fans, it felt like he was talking to us one-on-one. I mean, so well today, so